Hi, so today I'm speaking to you about my potential ideas for my trailer. So the first idea was a social realism film about a girl who accidentally gets herself into gang-related crime due to her boyfriend being a drug dealer. She doesn't actually know that he's a drug dealer, and then later she finds out. She tries to escape and start a new life, but this then leads to her endangering herself and her family. I decided not to go for this as I wasn't really too interested in it. I wanted something a little bit more unique and not generic. So my second idea is a hybrid between a thriller and a social realism. In terms of Todd Ross for narrative stages, the equilibrium is that the girl's moving out of a family home to go to university and she's really excited. The first disruption is that while she's moving out, she finds some old photographs and ripped newspapers, and in some of the photos, a man's face has been scratched off. So she starts looking into it and finds out that she was actually groomed when she was younger. So this is the first disruption. She also finds out this is the reason why they moved away from their hometown. She later finds out that her parents changed her identity and sent her to a hypnotherapist, so the memory was suppressed and forgotten. Again, this is a disruption. Attempt to repair, she goes back to Leicester, to her hometown, to find out more information and to also find out who did it to her. Resolution is that she finds out who it is and tries to take revenge on them by breaking into their house and finding out information and trying to get evidence and that. So that is my idea, and I'm gonna go with that for my trailer, as I have potential shot types as well as props to use for it. In terms of characters, for the female main character, I was going to get my cousin to play her, and in terms of like flashbacks of when she's younger, I was going to use my friend's little sister. For the main male character, I still don't have anybody to play this role. However, I might advertise this online. For the female main character's parents, I was going to use my own parents as they are easily accessible. And for the other little roles, my friends have agreed to play them. So for semantic elements, props will kind of be like everyday household items, like a photo frame. Phallic objects might be like a knife. In terms of location, I'm going to be filming in a house mostly, as my character is moving out of her family home. I'll also film like other locations that are easily accessible, like university, as she is going to university, as well as like newly built houses, as they kind of look quite suburban like. I also might include a forest and like a isolated area slash house. In terms of lighting, I'm going to be using ambient lighting as it adds realism to my trailer, as well as low key lighting as it will create tension, suspense and enigma in my trailer. For costumes, my characters will be wearing everyday clothes. I might put a female character in something more like girly and flirty, as this will support the Laura Mulvey's theory of the male gaze. So in terms of editing, I'm going to include handheld shots to show urgency, close-ups to show like emotion, as well as long shots to show locations. And I'm going to include fast-paced shots to build up tension. So in terms of themes, possible themes that will be in my trailer are conflict, punishment and revenge, gender and sexuality, good versus bad, relationships and trust. So I think one of my biggest inspirations for my idea was actually one of my favourite thriller films, which is Gone Girl. I love the twisted and psychological element to it, as well as the narrative. In terms of audience, I think my audience will be around 15 to 24-year-olds. I think some of the content is relatable. For example, my main character is going to university, and around like 18 to 20s-year-olds go to university, so it's relatable. In terms of institutions, my production company will be like a national small institution like Warp Films, as my film is going to be British. Thanks for watching.